Starter is on the rostrum. The runners are beginning to make their way back towards the start. Set to go, and they're off. They're racing for the watch off the fence on attheraces.com mares handicap hurdle race, heading towards the first of 10 flights of hurdles. And Midnight Shuffle is first to begin. Red jacket, white cap as they negotiate flight number 1. Jumping almost upsides Melina Jamila in the black and white. Horse with the white cheek pieces races prominently. And they're followed through towards the near side by Could Be Trouble in black and red. And right down the near side is Mrs. Grimley in the dark blue with the green hoop, pink sleeves, green cap. Just behind the pace, Max Marstance in red and white, followed through by the nose-banded Raven's Car. And also towards the back of the field, K Tara on the right-hand side of this shot. Only about 4 or 5 lengths separating the runners, though. And they've just taken flight number 2. Heading off to the flight, which will be the last in the circuit's time, flight number 3. Midnight Shuffle, Sam Coulter to the far side of Melina Jamila and Jack Quinlan near side. They pretty much rose and landed together. Followed through by Could Be Trouble, who's racing just behind the pace in third position. And then Raven's Car tucked in behind them towards the back of the pack with Mrs. Grimley, Mars dancing on the far side, K Tara. So 4 or 5 lengths separate them as they go past us with a circuit left to travel. About to swing the left-handed turn to race away from the enclosures down the side of the track, making their way off towards flight number 4. No change up front. Midnight Shuffle continues in front and shows the way by about a half length then to Melina Jamila racing in second place. No marked increase in the tempos so far. Right behind those, Could Be Trouble continues to steer deep of Masked Dance, who's racing centre pack. K Tara going the shortest way towards the inside. Also well back in the field, Raven's Car. Mrs. Grimley is 3 deep of those as they negotiate the first down the side of the track. All stepping over that one fine. And off they go towards the next one, which is flight number 5, the middle one, racing away towards the hill. And up front, no change. Over in front, maybe narrowly, Midnight Shuffle to the inside of Melina Jamila, but there's hardly anything to choose between the two. And the field continues to race closely grouped. 3 deep of those Could Be Trouble, and 4 deep, just inching a little bit closer now, is Mrs. Grimley. Out deep of runners. Mars Dance behind them as they negotiate flight number 6. And then K Tara, no move from that one so far. Jockey's just taken off 1 pair of goggles. And towards the back of the field, Raven's Car. So heading towards the top of the hill, shortly they'll swing a left-handed turn and start the descent, which will bring them back towards flight number 7. A little bit of a run before they'll reach that. Midnight Shuffle still there by 3 parts of a length. Sam Coulthard maybe just increasing the tempo a little bit now. Leads by a half length to Melina Jamila racing second. And right in behind those racing deep, Could Be Trouble continues to race close up for Charlie Maggs. Mars Dance centre pack for Alex Edwards. Mrs. Grimley out wide for Keelan Woods. And then towards the back of the field, Raven's Car, and also on the fence at the back, K Tara. No move from Tom Cannon on that one so far. So coming back down the side, racing back towards flight number 7, which is 4 flights of hurdles from home. And still up front, Midnight Shuffle and Melina Jamila. Nothing to choose between them. Midnight Shuffle just the first to rise and land there. Melina Jamila gets squeezed on landing and is joined by Could Be Trouble out deep. And on the inside, Mars Dance continues to improve. K Tara's on the move from the back of the field. Driven along, Raven's Car. Mrs. Grimley has dropped out suddenly and is probably 8 lengths adrift of the main body of the field all of a sudden as they swing the turn towards home. Just the 3 flights of hurdles left to go. Midnight Shuffle trying to see them off. Ridden along Melina Jamila. 3 deep of those Could Be Trouble. Mars dancing behind them. Then K Tara. Mrs. Grimley is pulling up at the back and Raven's Car's dropped off the front 5. So down the straight they come back towards the 3rd last flight of hurdles. Midnight Shuffle still there. Could Be Trouble the near side. Mars Dance travelling sweetly between horses. Jumps just about land in front there. Behind those now ridden along is K Tara, followed through by the weakening Melina Jamila, and then Raven's Car, who's kept going but down towards the 2nd last flight of hurdles, and Mars Dance has been sent on here by Alex Edwards. Opens up by 2 to 3 lengths in short time to Midnight Shuffle, Could Be Trouble, and then K Tara over the 2nd last, jumping a little bit left-handed, but Mars Dance is in the clear, racing down towards the final flight of hurdles. Then Mars Dance has opened up by 8 to 10. Midnight Shuffle is kept going. K Tara is next, and then Could Be Trouble, but Mars Dance surely He only has to negotiate the final flight to win here. Masked Dance at the last. Jumps really well. Gets away quickly. Leads by the best part of 15 to 20. Knocking it flat in second was Midnight Shuffle. Then K Tara. But inside the final furlong they come. Masked Dance and Alex Edwards will complete a double here for trainer Mel Rowley. Racing up towards the line. Masked Dance is well clear. There's a scrap on for second. But Masked Dance goes on to win very well indeed. K Tara's winning the battle for second. Midnight Shuffle will finish third, followed through by Could Be Trouble in fourth.